lime green.
That's the worst thing. I look so bad. Maybe if I want to make myself look bad.
Let's take it out.
Yeah, let's.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Should wear a lighter version of
Yeah.
silver, which I'm not always agreeing to this because right now you look a little bit more washed out and kind of you blend with the color. Over here, it's more of a statement.
Yeah.
That's a deeper one
Okay.
and a lighter. And again, the same situation, you're getting very washed out.
Yeah.
So, no, too light. Too light, much better. Also, what I find a lot of people are confusing the face definition. When it's lost, it's not good
Yeah.
because face becomes wider,
Yeah.
right? Here, face becomes lifted.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah. This is good.
Yeah, and the eyes are so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. This is good.
No,
No.
no, sad. I'm sad, I know. And it's important because colors are literally part of your energy system.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So if the color is not doing anything for you, you can feel drained.
I mean, it's pretty. It's a really pretty color. Like,
Nothing against it,
I
but
love
it's not
purple,
for you.
but it's
Yeah,
not for me.
No, this one you feel more empowered,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful.
So this is a true winter, and this one is a cool winter. I like this one better.
This.
Yeah, this one has a little gray in the color.
Yeah.
And this gray is making your skin look gray.
Yeah.
The red, and this red
Did you have fun playing?
a little more subtle, but again, you're losing the face definition. Even with the light, like
So
slight,
subtle. I know. It's amazing.
See?
So much better.
No,
It's incredible.
That's
actually.
crazy.
It's crazy.
and it's not bad.
No.
It's not bad. But if we're comparing, black is better.
Yes.
It's just brighter, brings you out your true winter. Yay! It's
at this.
beautiful. It's
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
I love this. Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Bridget Penberthy. I've got my color analysis besties on here. We got Jennifer, Cassandra, and Paulina, and we are so excited that you are here with us tonight to learn all about color analysis. So who knows a little bit about color analysis? If you're like, I've heard of this, I've done this before, maybe you know it from way back when, where it was like a color me beautiful. Okay, I see some people shaking their heads. I remember my mom back in the 80s learning about that. But we're taking it up to 2025 and we're teaching you some of the modern things that you need to know, that every woman needs to know. And we're going to condense it into this about 40 minutes of a workshop, and it's free. You know how much those consultations cost that you just saw the video of? I had one actually. My mom gave it to me for a combination birthday present and Christmas present. So it was a pretty expensive thing. I think they range between like $250 to $350. And you go and you have the drapes and you learn about all your, best colors. But guess what? We found a new way to do it, a new secret way. And we're going to let that cat out of the bag to you tonight. So if you can mute, everybody mute so we can hear this. Some of you have samples. All right. Raise your hand if you've got some samples that you're going to try tonight. All right, good. It's going to help to have some good lighting. It's going to help to have something to apply it with and also to take it off. I like to use my eye makeup remover. So if you don't have that, you can run and get it, but you're going to need some tissues or paper towels to wipe it off in between. And this is going to be your secret way to find your color, your season. So we're going to first start with a little introduction. We're going to teach you some of the basics of color theory and then just how all this season stuff works. And hopefully by the end, you will feel more confident in what color analysis is and also hopefully be able to find your own color season. Now, if you don't have samples, maybe they're on the way, or maybe you need to meet with your consultant and do that. That's okay. Just put in the chat that you want samples, all right? Or you want to get together with your consultant and then she'll know to connect with you. And please put in the chat if you are a consultant, because we're doing a prize wheel for you. And we're also doing a prize wheel for our guests. So put your name in the chat if you're a guest. Tell us who your consultant is, give her a shout out. All right, I'm going to turn this over to Cassandra and she's going to get into some of this awesome training.
All right, welcome everyone. We are so excited about tonight. So, let's talk about what exactly is seasonal color analysis. Well, it is a system that helps people identify the colors that best complement their natural features. And hang on a sec, there we go. So it helps to complement your natural features like your skin tone, hair, and eye color. And it does that by grouping them into four seasonal categories: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. They are actually based upon the actual seasons of the year. This actually started with artists. And they're the ones that came up with this first, and they pulled these colors from the actual seasons. And so we'll talk more about that in just a little bit. And each season represents a specific combination
Ginger.
contrast levels and color intensity that enhances a person's appearance. So here's the thing, wearing the right colors enhances natural beauty. Can you say less makeup? And it minimizes the appearance of blemishes or fatigue. It makes your makeup look more harmonious, and it simplifies wardrobe choices. And I can vouch for that because I was telling my friends, you guys, I'm barely going to be able to wear any makeup tonight because I have some eye allergies right now that I'm dealing with. So I don't even have under eye corrector, concealer, no eyeshadow, no eyeliner, none of that on. But yet, the simple makeup that I do have on, because it complements my coloring, it still makes me look bright enough. Don't get me wrong, I'd still love to wear it. But it's enough for tonight, right? So as Mary Kay Beauty Consultants, we are going to help you discover your ideal color palette and recommend makeup. And we can, of course, recommend skincare products for you as well that match your unique season so that you always look and feel your best. So, I want to let you know though, and start out by saying these are tools, not rules. And so, if you're going to a really important event and you want to look good, or you're just looking for some good colors, these are some tools in your tool belt. These are not flat out rules. You get to do you, okay? And so, we're going to introduce you to the four seasons. Of course, we did mention them already. Hang on one second. Um, so we're gonna look at the seasons in just a minute. But before we do that, we're going to explain what makes up your season so that you really can get a good idea even beforehand of what season you are. So before we even do that though, I would love to know, does anyone have a guess at what season you are? Just write that in the chat. If you are already somewhat familiar with this, we'd love to know. Who do we have here? Are you spring, summer, autumn, or winter? Do you know if you have cool or warm undertones in your skin? I love it. I'm seeing lots of winters, summer, maybe winter, autumn. I think I'm summer, winter, winter, summer. All right, love it. Diana thinks she's maybe cool. Well, we're gonna find out tonight. So let me share my screen again. And so we're going to talk about the three qualities that make up your season. So the first one is hue, otherwise known as your undertone. So this is the underlying hue in your skin, regardless of how light or dark your skin is. So there's warm, such as golden, peachy, or yellow undertones. And then there's cool undertones. Think pink, rosy, or bluish undertones. And then there is neutral as well, which is a mix of both warm and cool, or just not clearly leaning either way. However, neutral is actually very rare. Most people do lean one way or another. So let's identify if you know how to figure out if you're warm or you're cool, if you're not sure. My first question, I'd love for everyone to participate. So write this in the chat. When you are in the sun, do you burn easily or stay the same color? Okay, do you burn easily or stay the same color? Do you burn and then tan? Or do you just tan? You don't change color, or I mean, you don't burn, you only tan. So let us know when you're in the sun, Do you burn easily, burn and then tan, or just tan? Let's see. I'm seeing burn easily, burn and then tan, burn then tan, burn then tan. Stay the same, burn then tan, burn easily. Okay, burn like a lobster. All right, so if you are someone who burns easily or you do not change colors in the sun, you probably have a cool undertone. If you are someone who only tans, you probably have a warm undertone. If you are someone who burns and then tans, you're more in that neutral range. And so, question number 2. All right. So, the second one is look at the veins on your wrist. Are they green or are they blue? Let us know that in the chat. Are they green or are they blue? I'll give you a second to write in the chat which one you are. And then once you do that, I'll let you know which one probably represents if you're warm or cool. I see blue, 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 green, blue, 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 green, blue, green, blue, blue. There's a lot. Green, green, green. All right. Well, if they are green, you are probably a warm undertone. If they are blue, then you are cool. Okay, last question is, do you look better in silver or gold jewelry? Let us know that in the chat. Are you a silver girly or a gold girly? Now, I will tell you, this one, the reason why it's the last question is because sometimes we go with what our eye naturally likes more so than what actually might look good on us. So keep that in mind. But I see a lot of gold, some silver, silver, gold, gold, gold. Not sure, don't wear much jewelry. That's okay. I have no idea. Silver in the summer, gold otherwise. Gold, but wear both. So tough. Used to wear, I think, gold, but I prefer silver. Okay, so if you look better in silver, you're probably a cool undertone, and if you look better in gold, then you are warm. Okay, so already you probably have an idea now if you're cool or warm. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, let me stop sharing my screen for a sec. Okay, so if you are a warm undertone, let us know. Who are the warm girlies? Let's see ya. You are either going to be spring or autumn. All right, and if you're a cool girl, let's see you. You are either going to be summer or winter. All right, so already we have eliminated 2 options. And now, if you're not sure which one, keep following. All right, so that's the first one. The first one is hue, otherwise known as undertone. Okay, the second one that we just saw on that screen, I'm going to pull that back up. The second one, I'm actually going to go to the bottom one. It's chroma. Chroma. And so it's clear to soft. So I'm going to explain chroma in just a minute. So chroma is the clarity or softness, otherwise known as mutedness of a color. So here's what I mean. High chroma is bright and clear. So think high intensity, vivid colors. We're talking like pure colors, cherry red, royal blue, emerald green, fuchsia, turquoise, lemon yellow, cobalt blue. Those are high chroma colors, okay? Soft and muted. Now, these are low intensity. They're more blended or dusty looking colors. A lot of them actually have some gray mixed into them. So like the true color has gray mixed into it. So now we're looking at dusty rose, sage green, taupe, mauve, slate blue, burnt orange, and olive green. So
And I think we have a slide about
I
that,
was
don't
just
we,
gonna say,
Cassandra?
I know I have so
Yeah.
much going on that I do have a
Yeah,
slide
it's
that I can
okay.
show you guys.
Yeah, there's a really good kind of example. There you go. High
Yes. So
saturation
here's an example
versus low.
of
Mhm.
low chroma versus high chroma over here, and low saturation versus high saturation. And then there's also another one. This one is really good to show you the gray mixed in. So here's the pure color over here. And then the more gray that you mix into it, it becomes more muted. So high chroma versus low chroma. All right, so that's something to know. So for our warm ladies, those of you who said you're warm, if you are going to be a spring, that means you're high chroma. And autumn is low chroma, ladies, okay? And then for our cool ladies, winter is high chroma and summer is low chroma. So again, as you're thinking about it, you can kind of think about, which colors look best on me, bright ones or more muted tones. And then the third thing that makes up what season you are is something called value, otherwise known as depth, and that's right here. And that is the lightness or darkness of colors that suit you. So there's different types. For example, light, it looks best in pale or pastel shades, and deep looks best in rich dark colors. We're not going to go into a ton of that one today because that really is more so regarding what clothing you wear. And tonight we're really focusing more on makeup, but of course you want to know clothing too. So so that really is what makes up the three qualities of finding your season. So let me know right now, after we mentioned all that, are there any changes? Are you still, let us know in the chat which season you think that you are now that you know that. Are you still the same or have you changed? And just a couple last things. Perfect. I see summer, winter, summer, summer, summer. Oh, so we have some people that changed now that they know this. Love it. Okay, keep going. A couple last things before we move on. If you are warm, a warm undertone, so that means if you are spring or autumn, you will look best if you stick with warm clothing and makeup. But the nice thing is that you can kind of go back and forth. Like if you're a spring, you can wear autumn colors and they'll look okay on you, but they're just not your best yes, okay? And then same with cool colors. If you're a cool tone, you can wear all cool colors, but just keep in mind whatever your season is, that's going to be your best yes. To be honest though, with makeup especially, you will look weird if you wear the wrong undertone, and I will show you what I mean by that. Here is a picture of me. On the left, you will see me wearing warm colors. So there's a red, there is warm colors on the eyes and the cheeks. And then over on the right, you see cool tones. And on the eyes, there's some silvers and there's cool pinks. And so you can see here, even the one on the left makes my teeth look more yellow. The one on the right, it's like my teeth look whiter. Look at the eyes, I look more awake in the picture on the right. Isn't that crazy? So that's an example of wearing your right colors versus not. So, all right, I think that it is time for a music break.
All right, so we're going to start talking about some of the seasons and show you some examples of the colors. But to introduce the season, we're going to play a song, and then we're going to have you guess the name of the song in the chat while it's playing. And we're also going to see if you know the artist of the song, okay, who's singing it. And also, at the time of the song playing, after we guess and see who it is, we're going to actually go ahead and start putting on some lipstick. So those of you that have the samples, you're going to take your first color out, and we'll tell you which color that is in just a minute, because it is the color that relates to this season. So do you want to go ahead and play the song now, Cassandra?
Yes, and actually, what I'm going to do, well, okay, we'll do it. Yeah, I'll start.
We'll just play the game first, and then we'll come back and we'll tell them
All
which
right.
color. And guess the song, guess the artist, and then you can guess the season. Got it,
I have a winner
Diane.
already.
Okay, who sang it?
Diane said it first.
Well, Michelle got the singer, so did Amy and Lily. So many people know this song. I thought you would know it. Okay, what season do you think we're going to do? Now, you said summer, but it's not summer. We have a different song for that. Yeah, it's spring. You got it. Yeah. Okay, why don't you pause the song just for a second so I can explain to them what we're going to do? Okay, so we're going to pause this just for a second. It's spring. Okay, we are going to talk about spring and we are going to put on this spring lipstick, which is Poppy Please. So if you have this sample, peel off the back, get your applicator, and take a look. Okay, we all tried Poppy Please. Now, when we do this as an experiment to do the color analysis to figure out our season, it is best to do it with no makeup. So now you get to see us barefaced here. And it is a warm tone. So you are going to put on a warm color first, just to be able to see the difference between a warm and a cool. So first, put on your Poppy Please. If you have it, go ahead and put it on right now. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need a lip liner. It doesn't have to be, you can see mine's all kind of crooked. It's okay. One of the things that I really notice is when someone puts on a bold color like this. I know it's bold. Sometimes we get caught up in like, oh my gosh, that color is so uncomfortable for me to wear. You might instantly think, that's not my color. That's not my season. But it's really more about comparing this color to the next color, which is what we're going to do, which is going to be a cool color. So what I suggest is put it on right now and take a picture of yourself. Okay, that's going to be able to let you swipe back and forth between the two pictures in just a second. And what you're looking for is all the things that Cassandra said. Does it make your skin glow, or does it make your skin look more old? Do you start to see more lines or dark spots, dark circles, or is it just going to make you look more glowing? The other thing that I really love is if you think about, is the color wearing you, or are you wearing the color? Okay, does it kind of go with your whole aesthetic, or does it just look off, not really balanced, maybe like sticking out like a sore thumb? If it's sticking out like a sore thumb and it's bringing out the bad parts of your, different flaws, that's probably not your season, not your temperature. So, but if it kind of pulls everything together and it has more harmony and it makes your skin glow and your eyes look brighter, maybe the color of your eyes pops and everything looks smoother, then that's probably your season. All right, so who's trying it on? Let's see everybody else's Poppy Please. Let's put the screen share off and look out into our galleries. Anybody trying it on? I'm going to remove my spotlight so I can see some people. All right, I see Donna's putting hers on. All
And
right.
remember, if you don't have your samples, we are going to get you samples, but your best bet is to sit with your consultant because she has everything with her.
Mhm.
So not only do you get to try the lipstick color and know exactly your season, but she's going to walk you through what product is the best one for you.
So when you put it on, and when you do this with your consultant, I actually did this with a friend of mine today. We took pictures and we went to natural lighting. Now you don't have natural lighting tonight, but you could save some of that sample and do it in the daylight and take another picture tomorrow, or go in front of your ring light. So go ahead and do that first one. So let's show them some information about this season. This is, oh no. Well, we're going to talk about spring because this is a spring color. Yeah. All right, so this spring palette, it's a warm and bright collection of colors. And we're going to show you a few of the colors here in these slides. They're just really bold. Okay, so it's going to be that high chroma, and it's going to have that range of bright, electric, bold. It could have contrasting hues like you see in that picture, just fun things that are going to really just bloom and just look bright. And it is kind of like the season of spring a little bit. But every season has different ranges of all the colors. So you're going to see the vivid greens, the aquas, the bright pinks, the bright corals. So we are going to have all of those in the spring. And then I think we have another slide. So that slide shows you some of the makeup tones that are going to look better for a spring person. You're going to see more of the warm tones that have that undertone of a little coral, a little more reddish in there, that mustardy yellow in the undertone. And then you see a selection of lips and lip liners. So we will be able to give this to you as a resource so that you can find your best makeup colors. And we're going to share a little more about some special deals we have with you at the end. So, yeah, this is what we will be able to give to you if you are a spring. This is a great resource. Not only does it say your makeup colors, but you've got some clothing colors too, and a compact with your best colors. So
Yeah,
that's
this
the
is
first
awesome
season.
right here because it
Mhm.
does show an entire recommended look for spring. So you don't
Mhm.
even have to do any guesses. If you're like, oh man, there's even so many options of lipsticks and eyeshadows, even though they're all your best, yes. So from there, you can just pick and choose which ones you like the most. But even if you're still like, man, I just want it done for me, then boop, there's a whole look curated
Mhm.
just for you.
Yeah. And what Cassandra said in the beginning too, she said that if you're a warm, you could wear the spring and you could wear some of the other warm colors. So that would be the autumn. So it's okay to pick some of those. So maybe be looking for, the two seasons that are closest to you and stick with those. And when you make your palette, it's okay to put some of the other seasons in there as long as they're in your warm or your cool. All right. So that's the spring. So let's go to another song and we will guess our next season. You know the song? Put it in the chat.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
It is the season of winter. Yes,
Snow's
Lauren.
glistening.
We're going to talk about winter.
Beautiful sight, we're happy
They already got
tonight.
it. They already got
Yep.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
There you got it. Walking in a winter wonderland. And who was singing that version? I think I saw Michael Bublé. Yes, you got it. Good job, Muffin. Good, Guyana. Okay, so the cool color. Who's going to talk about that?
It's me.
Go ahead.
It's me because that's me. I am a bold winter. So you remember when Cassandra was saying that you need high saturation, like that's your color? That would be me. Okay. I can do summer colors, but they don't work as well for my skin. They work better if I am in jewel tones. So if you relate to me, she's going to put this up for me in a minute. It's got jewel tones. Like I love dark purple, and it works really well on eyeshadow for me. The same as I absolutely look great in a red that has a cherry color, like it's got a blue background to it. See, do you see these colors? This is all me. My closet looks like this. So, and that's intuitively. You tend to look at yourself in the mirror and say, wow, do I look good? Or people say to you, wow, what's going on in your life today? You look so happy. And it's because your skin looks. Now, I throw people off because I have fake blonde hair. All right, so and I'm going to tell you this because it throws off. I had the color analysis done for me, and it throws everybody off because first I'm Latino, so they assume that because I'm Latino, I got to be warm. That's just wrong altogether, okay? And then I have fake blonde hair, okay? So it just throws everybody off. But in reality, when you look at me without my hair, just look at my brows. What color are my brows? They're extremely dark, and my eyes are extremely dark, and my skin is extremely pale, and I turn like a lobster in the sun. So if you're a high contrast, you tend to be cool. You really are a cool person. Like it, high contrast does it. So that's why in reality I can wear a little bit of gold, but my best colors are silver. And so you're going to see that the selection of colors for your eyeshadow. Now, the other thing with us that we have cool tone is that, and we are in the winter, the bold winters, we can wear a ton of eyeshadow and a ton of lipstick. I have a super high chroma lipstick, if you notice that, and that looks great for me. If I had the lipstick like that you saw for spring, you saw my lips didn't look so good. Okay, and orange is definitely not my color. So if you're in that shade, you will know because you look at yourself in the mirror and sometimes you look like you have the flu. And it's not like you have the flu, you're just in the wrong colors. So like, yeah, you're an ice queen is what Logan said. Yeah, I'm like Elsa. I'm Elsa. So Cassandra, can I have the slide of the colors that they get when they are a cool tone? And you know, silver jewelry is your go-to, okay? And she's gonna give me the makeup colors because I think I love those. And maybe you're sitting there going, I'm a cool tone, but I am not as bold as you, Paulina. I can't wear that bright color that you have on. But look at Boho Plum, because that's a beautiful color that is more toned down, and you can wear that. And you have all these awesome eyeshadows that are pink hues, but they're not warm pinks. If you notice, my shirt is a cool pink, okay? It's a really cool tone of pink, and that's why you can use the wineberry or the rosy nude. So if you're a girl that doesn't like a lot of color, rosy nude. If you're a girl that likes a lot of color, then the wineberry. But it is really fun to see this. Like if you, I don't know if you love to get all dolled up. I do. So you can have every color in this list and you'll have a makeup wardrobe. Look, you have the whole collection of your winter look. And then you have all the lipsticks that you can have, all the lip liners, and look at the colors that you can wear. Okay? Like in clothing. And there are a few other ones. The one good thing about being a cool tone, like a winter, is that you can use frost. And frost looks good on you. So don't forget that.
Also, it's the only season that can really wear black.
I know I am a black
Yeah.
girl. If you ever see me, I always have something black on.
Yeah,
Bridget,
you
you
can
know
rock
that.
the black. I cannot, I don't look good in black. I really
I
don't.
do.
But we can wear like a deep, deep color, like a deep, deep navy, but not the black.
See,
So
because
it's really
Bridget and
helpful
I
to
are
know.
opposite. Like Bridget and I are cools, but she's on
Mhm.
one end and I'm on the other end.
Yeah.
So it's
And
really cool to see that because Bridget is a summer and I'm a winter, correct, Bridget?
yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things that's really fun that I just learned about makeup is you can see Paulina's eyes have more high contrast in the way she presented her colors. It's more of like the dark, dark, and then the lighter on the other parts of the eye and the dark on the outside. It works well for her to have that high contrast in the dark and the light. Well, I am a summer, so I need to have more blended, soft, muted colors in my clothing, but also in how I apply my makeup colors. They should be blended and softer than someone who is a winter who can have them a little more high contrast. So it actually informs how you apply your colors too. So I think that's pretty cool. I just learned that. So I think
No,
we're
it
going to
is
go
really
on
cool.
to
And
another
they are seeing
season.
the two of us. So they're
Yeah.
getting the both sides of it. Like
Mhm.
we can use cold, like I can wear some of your colors, but I
Yes.
won't look as good.
So what's our next song, Cassandra? Oh, Antoinette, you got it.
Antoinette
Michelle,
got it.
you got some fast typers. Yeah, Logan, that's what they say. Do you remember?
Antoinette knows the name too. She said Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Do you remember?
Yes, Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's right. You got it.
Love was changing
This is a fun song. So we're going to have you wipe off your second lipstick, okay? And we're going to start moving into the next one. But I just wanted to explain, just to go back, you tried two lipsticks if you have the samples or if you try them later. You tried the Poppy Please to see if you were a warm, if that looks better on you, or the Hot Pink, which is to see if you were a cool. Okay, so now by looking at those two, you can say, I'm either a warm or a cool. If you are a warm, you need to determine, are you going to be that bright, clear, high chroma warm, which is a spring, or are you going to be the more muted, softer warm? And that's autumn. So that's what you will try next. If you are a warm, you're going to do the Sunset Peach. If you're a cool, you don't really even need to try the Sunset Peach unless you want to. But we're going to determine now which looks better, a Sunset Peach or a Poppy Please. So who is going to talk about the autumn shades?
I think I am.
All right.
Okay. So autumn is perfect because it's autumn right now. So when you're thinking about those colors, you want to think about like fall, the leaves falling from the trees. Autumn is going to be soft and warm colors. Like we were saying, it's not going to be like the bright side. It's going to be more of the softer side. You can also do pops of color if you're in autumn. So like you could throw in a burgundy, a pumpkin, a rust color. But you want to think about just warm things, shades of browns, camel, golden browns, mustards, all of those things. Deep greens and teals also are really pretty too for colors. And then, so autumn, you're going to go soft colors. Think of shades of the fall, of browns, of mustards, but you can add pop. Okay, so you can put those pop of colors in. And then for your makeup, I love the makeup because it ranges between like the neutral colors. You got a little pink in there, you got a little shimmer in there, and rose gold is my go-to color for all makeup. So I love all of these colors. They're essentially all the colors I wear, which is kind of funny, but I love all of those things. And then we put a perfect palette together for you, adding in a plum lip color, but this will show all your different lip colors, your lip liners, your eyeshadows, and make sure your consultant sends you this slide if you're autumn, so you can know about the clothing stuff too. That way you have everything.
All right. Thank you, Jen. So we're going to do one last song, and let's see which one that is. I guess you know the season by Nathan. Remember this one. Oh, Antoinette. She is a song queen. And so is Michelle. It's not a cool summer, but that's appropriate for the workshop. Cruel summer. That's right. Cruel summer. You got it. Who sang it? I know Taylor Swift did it later, but who is the original? Oh, you got it. Bananarama. All right. Good job with the songs, ladies. You always come through with the music. You guys are music aficionados. So we're going to do the trademark pink as our softer muted tone. So if you thought you were a cool, all right, if the hot pink looked better on you than the poppy please, now you're going to compare and see if trademark pink looks better for you. And I don't know if we can go back to the slides at all, Cassandra, but like, for example, for me and you, we're both summers. So you can maybe go back to the hot pink. That color tends to almost look like it's wearing us than us wearing the color. So if you kind of have your own photos that you're taking, it's good to be able to swipe back and forth and see the difference. But this is definitely a better fit for us being our summer. So you're going to talk about summer, right?
Yes, I have an example of that in just a little bit. So I have a
Okay.
slide for that we'll show you guys. But yes, so summers, let's see everyone who's a summer. This palette is refreshing and cool. So it was inspired by the summer sky, the cool blue waters, and the haze on a hot summer day. And so this is think dusky hues that complement your cool undertone and soft features, pastels, powder pink, yellow, softer yellows are perfect choices. Also, cool neutrals like light gray and a soft white are also great options. But you can also experiment with bolder colors like Chinese blue or clear aqua, which can really excite any outfit, as it says. So, as far as what colors look best on summer, it is the cooler colors. You might notice that some of them do overlap with other seasons, and that is because they do just naturally with eyeshadow, they do pair with other seasons, but what you're really going to notice is there's a lot more versatility with the eyeshadows, but when it comes to the cheek colors or the lipsticks, that's really where you can't really mix and match warm and cools. Okay, so you really want to make sure that you stick within your season for the cheeks and lips. And then, of course, this shows the clothing recommendations as well as all the other makeup as well. And then there is the recommended look for summers. All right.
So we have this
let me see.
resource that's going to be sent to you all. So don't worry about trying to take a picture of it. We're going to definitely text that to you. So make sure you text your consultant. Do it right now. Tell her what you think your season is. And if you want to send her pictures, if you're not really sure, like, some of us were saying, I can't really tell. And it takes your eye a little while to get trained to be able to see it. So you could text her some pictures. Here we go.
All right, so here's the beautiful Paulina.
Mhm.
Sorry, Paulina, but I did it. This was such a
I
great
knew you were gonna pick me because it's so obvious on my face. It's not even funny.
Well, it just shows that, but something that I really wanted to get across was, Paulina is a winter, and what's so unique about winters is that they can wear high chroma colors that would be so bold on someone else, but it's actually a beautiful neutral on a winter. Isn't that crazy? Like this color, hot pink, when the rest of us wear it, it's like, whoo! But when Paulina wears it, it's like, okay, that's our color. It looks great, And so we just want to show you guys high chroma over here, warm versus cool. You can tell she's a cool, but then also the low chroma colors on her just don't do it. Right? Like they almost look too powdery. Translucent powder, it's that white powder that we put on over top of our makeup to keep from getting oily and just give you that powdery finish. If you are a high chroma person, but you have a low chroma lipstick on, it will kind of look like you have translucent powder over top of your lipstick. And that's exactly what this looks like here. And lastly, I was going to say something really important. Now I just forgot. If it comes back to me, I'll say.
Okay. Do you have any pictures of any other slides of examples, or we were just going to share Paulina's, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am all good. You can share me because it was really funny.
Yeah, you sacrificed. So I think we have a slide to share a little bit about a special offer that we have. So one of the best things that you can get out of this is all these great resources. And we will email you those pictures that we sent you. But there's another thing called a swatch fan. And that is something that usually you have to purchase for $20, $30 or get it for free with a $300 color analysis session. But we're actually going to give it to you for free when you have your own get together with some girlfriends who want to learn about color. We'll try all the colors and see which one is their best season. And when you do that with a couple of your girlfriends, you're going to get your color swatch fan for free. It's going to be your hostess gift. Plus, you're going to get other free products just for doing that. And it's a percentage of the party sales goes to you in free product. So we've got the swatch fan, and I just show you what one kind of looks like. You open it up and it has all of your best clothing colors right here. And you could pop this into your purse. It tells you your best neutrals and also your best metallics to wear. So this is called a swatch fan. We're going to put it on a little ring so that you can have it in your purse and take it with you when you're out shopping, or even take it into your closet and use it to decide what needs to go. Okay, so that is one of the gifts that we wanted to let you know about. So do we have another picture? Because I did want to bring on my friend who helped me do this color analysis with her today. Do we have a picture of her two different makeup looks?
No, I did not have time.
Okay, that's all right. So here she is. Come on over. This is my friend. And we have been friends forever, like since fourth grade. This is Shauna.
Hello.
And she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. So this was really helpful for her to learn about her seasons, because sometimes when you get so overwhelmed, you're like, I don't even know where to start. So we did the lipsticks and we tried them all, and then we figured out her season. And what I did was I did a makeup look with the wrong seasons with her, which I'm going to pull up in just a second. And then we did her right seasons. But I'm going to just let her talk a little bit about her experience and what she thought of doing this with me today.
Well, like Bridget said, I don't wear makeup on a daily basis. And if I have a special occasion, I panic and just try to put stuff on that I don't even know if it's the right color or not. And so it was super helpful for me to see the colors that didn't suit me as well first, because I was like, oh yeah, this is okay, you know, it's nice. But when we put the right colors on, I felt like my face just lit up, my teeth were whiter, my eyes looked brighter, even like the fullness of my cheeks looked better with it. So it was a great experience to learn about that and to know these are my colors. This is what looks good on me.
Yay.
And you do
So
look beautiful.
yeah, and she doesn't wear much makeup. So she was like, this is so weird. And of course, when she put on that Poppy Please, she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But she was surprised because guess what? That was actually her best color was the Poppy Please because she was a warm. And so that's what we ended up, deciding that that was for her. So let me see if I can get this up here so I can show you. You're going to see my screen here in a minute, and it's going to look a little messy, but that's okay. So put in the chat, if you think this would be fun to do with your consultant because she wants to practice. I bet a lot of consultants out there are like, I need help with this. I need to practice. So she's going to want to practice with you too.
Not only them, we need to practice too. So if you want to sit with us, it will be fun. Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Okay, so this was a cool palette. We actually went right into the summer palette colors and we just picked out colors that were more cool. They were the purples, the pinks, the pink lipstick. This was Mauve Moment. And it just didn't look like it was blending with her coloring. I mean, it was pretty, right? And I think we can look pretty with all different types of colors. But then we put on the other one, which was her spring. And let me pull that one up. So these were they were warmer. She put on Cinnabar and Hazelnut, and she has Hushed Blush lipstick on. She has a different shade of blush, which was Shy Blush. Can you tell the difference between the
Yes,
two?
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I honestly, I haven't stopped looking at myself all evening. I keep stopping in mirrors, pulling down the car mirror to see like, wow, this looks great. I feel great in it.
Yeah. And we've been talking about color for the last couple of days. She's been visiting me and we've been just talking about, the impact that it has when you are wearing the right color. I mean, there's studies that show that when you do an interview and you're looking good in your interview and you're wearing the right colors, people are going to say she was the right one for the job. I mean, people are going to just connect with you better when you're wearing the right colors and you're going to feel better. And that just gives off a whole different energy. So this is a valuable thing for you to learn about. So glad I got to do it with my friend.
So fun.
And we hope that you can do it with your beauty consultant too. So we're going to wrap it up now with a couple extra fun things to share.
So this is my favorite part. I get to do this part all the time. Bridget is pinned, but you get to hear my voice. So she's she's the one talking. I'm the one talking, but anyway. So, it's really fun to be able to decide what you want. And so we have a customized selection. And I have the bag right here so you see. So you can get everything to create your own bag. So to create your own makeup. So first thing is the color palette. You get the color palette with 3 eyeshadows and a blush. We can upgrade that to the one that is in that special form that you're gonna get so that it gets you all the colors. You also get an essential brush set. You can pick that. You can prep the canvas, which means you're going to do the foundation on your face because you saw our pictures without foundation and you're seeing us now. We look perfect. We did not quite look that perfect when we were in those pictures. You can see all my freckles. Yes, I'm full of freckles. Then Flawless Finish is the finishing touches, is that primer, that powder to seal everything in a spray. And that spray, you can use it several times a day. You can seal your face with it so you don't have to reapply your makeup. But then if you need to revive your makeup, you put it on, okay? It will revive your makeup. And the eyes are very important. You get your liner, you get your mascara, and you get everything to take that off with, and your lashes, lips. The ones that you pick out of your little chart, you can create that look. Now, you see that there's something called Blush and Balm and Cool and Warm Eye Set. That's because in this fall, we have limited edition products that are really a fun collection. And it's a fun collection because it only comes out this year, and it matches the trends. And Bridget has it in her hand. She's got the warm palette in her hand right now, and she's going to show me the cool palette. And there you go. And so if you just wanted something that is trending, that it matches what is out there in the market, these are really cool palettes. And you know, in reality, you get a brush with them, but you can't get this palette anywhere else for that price because it's only like $40 plus the brush. So it's really cool. And then the lip balm is a balm, it's not a lipstick. So it won't do what my lips are doing. It's more like a tint of color. Okay, so you just put it on, it gives you a hint of tint, and the reddish one is the cool tone, and the coral one is a warm tone. And the blushes are the same. There are two for each one. And the best part with the blushes is that if you have really dry skin, they are conditioning and they'll hold longer, and you can even wear them on your lips. So those are fun. And then the brows. I always say your brows are key because without brows, you don't have a face. So you need to do your brows. So what this means is it's a selection. You can pick whatever you want from it. But listen to this. When you get 9 sets, which are all the 9 sets there, it's $405. That's the value, but you're only paying $399. I'm sure you can't do that at Sephora. And then the queen set is 6 sets. So you go like, it's like a tic-tac-toe. You pick the ones you want, and then that's how you build it. And you get literally, it's for $299. It's valued at $348. The princess is just 4 sets, and you pay $199, but it's $238. Or you can pick 2 sets for the duchess, and it's $99 instead of $120. But listen to this: for every $50 you purchase, you get a $50 item as well. So, like, guys, this is where I always say, if you're a Mary Kay customer, this is where you get your serum at half price, or you get your cleanser at half price, or you become really smart, okay? Because you are going to use half price item. And so that's our special for today if you're a customer. But I know that there's a better deal. And so I'm going to let one of my girls tell you what the special deal is.
All
Fabulous. Well, I think I'm sharing a special deal.
right. Yes, you are.
Okay, awesome.
Where
So
are you? I can't see you.
I'm
Oh,
around.
there you are.
Here I am. So you guys, our special deal, we'll throw it up on the screen for you, is to actually get your products at a 50% discount by joining us. So you can actually join Mary Kay. And I always tell people you can do it to save money or make money, okay? I think a lot of times, sometimes we come into Mary Kay because we just love the product and we want to save some money, right? So you get to save 50% on all of your products. That's a huge savings, you guys. So if you're thinking like, I love Mary Kay, I'm loving my skincare, I'm loving the makeup, I feel like this could be something I would love to just save some money on and maybe share it with my family, that's totally a possibility. You can also earn extra income. Of course, we make a 50% profit. And you guys, with the holiday season coming around, lots of people get part-time jobs. And so this could be something that could be for you to earn some extra money. Another thing about our business, you guys, as you've seen tonight, we have an amazing sisterhood. And so one thing I loved when I started my business 24 years ago was that I really had a group of people that would help me get started because I really felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And so I love the sisterhood of Mary Kay, positive environment, just supporting one another. And all of your training is from all of these beautiful women on the screen. And so you can't lose. So to get started, it's $35. It's called an eStart. You'll get a website, access to ProPay, which is just how we run our credit cards, and all the digital resources you need, all the training. Of course, you could do something that's called a Pro Start that comes with over $400 in products for $90. So if you're a girl that's like, I would love to do something like this, but I got to get my hands on all that product, you want to do the Pro Start, okay? But we would love for you to join us, and that's definitely the best way for you to save money tonight.
Well, thank you, Jen. And thanks everyone for being here. We're going to do a prize giveaway and then we're going to say goodnight. So I hope you had fun. put in the chat something you learned. We would love to know how we can make it better. I think we'll probably do this again. So if you have other questions or just want to give your feedback, make sure to put it in the chat and definitely connect with your beauty consultant so she knows what you thought of everything and what deals you want to take advantage of. All right, so let's put
Can
up
you
the
see
wheel,
my wheel?
Paulina. Yes,
Can you
well, I
see my
see your
wheel?
name. It's coming. I think it's coming.
Okay. It's
So
coming.
who are you going to be giving a prize to?
I'm excited because we have over 14 people on my prize wheel. Why isn't it showing up?
It's coming.
There it
There
is.
it comes. Yes.
I don't see it, guys.
Well, we do. We can see it.
You can see it.
Yes. Just click it and make it spin, and I think it'll work. I hope.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it. Is it working?
Yes,
yeah,
it's working.
It's delayed.
Oh, it's my customer, Pat. Well,
Pat
actually, it's
Hopkins.
Patty's customer and my customer. Yes, I love Pat. I'm so glad you're on here, Pat. Yay, there she is.
Can I do a second drawing? Because we have so many awesome guests.
Thank you, Irina.
Yes, we can.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So hold on, I'm gonna do a second one, guys. Woohoo!
Consulting with Irina. Love you.
No, but Pat can't.
Aw,
I think it's gonna be Devin.
Devin. I know who Devin is. She's in Monique Brown Baker's unit. So yay,
she's not
Devin.
She's a consultant? Okay.
Yeah,
so I
she's
gotta
a
take-
consultant. So we could
Sorry,
actually,
guys, Devin has to come out. Hold on. I'm not coming out, but I'm going to do it.
we can give Devin a prize for the consultant wheel too. We'll do a couple of those.
All right. Peggy?
I think Devin is a consultant. If I'm wrong, let me know, Devin.
Peggy,
I
are
think
you on,
Peggy-
Peggy?
I think she's a customer guest. No. Yeah, she's a guest. She's a guest of Mary's.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
She's there.
Hi,
Yay, Peggy.
So we
All
got
right.
2 winners. 3
We
winners.
got some winners. Okay, and then
Well,
we have
3 winners.
another prize wheel for our consultants.
All right, let me
Yes.
remove myself.
So Devin, if you are Devin who is a consultant, let us know that in the chat. And
Peggy. I'm
then
spinning my wheel.
go ahead.
Okay. So we have a lot of consultants today. So exciting. Okay, Becky. Do we know whose unit Becky's in? Cassandra?
Hi, she's a brand new consultant.
Becky is the winner.
Yay!
Sorry, I removed you, Jen.
It's okay.
I was trying to make you the spotlight. There we go. There you're back.
No big
You
deal.
know, people, we forget how to use this thing and we hit the wrong buttons, and sometimes the computer doesn't like us.
Well, we are so thankful that you joined us tonight, and we hope you learned something new. We're going to be emailing you all those resources and talk to your beauty consultants, because you can do one of these sessions with your friends, get free products and this one fun swatch fan. So have a great night, and we'll be talking to all of you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.